What decisions did you have to make during the event, Mr. Kennedy?
Well, I had the decision of either being afraid of the Soviets in Cuba or to stand up against them. The Soviet Union was spreading communism, and they needed to be stopped. The Cuban Missile Crisis was the big decision I had to make on whether or not I should invade Havana at the Bay of Pigs. Later, things would be resolved in Cuba, and we would move forward onto but another issue with the Soviet Union, with the construction of the Berlin Wall, which I would have to face another decision, but I would die during this crisis.
Thank you. What options did you have when making this decision?
Well, I had the option of either invading Cuba or just sending them threats. I did eventually send sort of an invasion to Cuba at the Bay of Pigs, which would fail. The Cuban Missile Crisis was eventually resolved, and we succeeded in ending it.
Why did you choose this option?
Well, I wanted to keep the U.S. safe and stop the spread of communism. I did not want Cuba to make us look weak and unpowerful. I needed to take action in Cuba at the Bay of Pigs so this crisis would be resolved and we could end the spread of communism.
Good to know. Was it a good decision?
I do believe it was a good decision because eventually the Cuban Missile Crisis ceased and we no longer had to be on our toes facing the South, and we could move forward on the Cold War. If nuclear war had broken out, it potentially could have opened World War III.
Thank you, Mr. Kennedy.